All right, we are back, and oop, interactions. When you approach an object that you can interact with, the hand icon will appear notifying you you're able to do so. To interact with the object, you must line up the crosshair with the object and press the interact button. Okay, so I know I had just played it,
I should
and
grab my equipment in the back.
ooh, we even have to grab the equipment. Um, So I just started. We got through 2.5 ghosts. One of the ghosts you didn't see because I didn't bother uploading it. Because as I was recording that, this big update fell, and the developer has strongly recommended to start fresh. So we're going to go back to the same house. And we're going to probably play with the two same ghosts, which is okay. The girl skipping and the guy screaming, but with new equipment and new information. Apparently, there's going to be new notes or something, more lore. I'm not 100% sure. I swear I crossed my fingers. I did read the um, synopsis when I downloaded the patch notes. Uh, oh, crosshair. Okay, said approach. Okay, inbox. Before Conrad can visit a location, he must be first invited there. You will need to check your email regularly to see if you have any new invitations. While reading an email, use your mouse or controller to hover over the key points of the email and add them to your notes. Selecting clues to focus on is critical to having a successful investigation. Without properly focusing on specific clues, you may not be able to acquire proper evidence. You can view your notes while operating the PC by selecting the Notes tab. Those notes will also be available in your notebook, so you'll have them handy while investigating a location. You may only have 6 photos or 6 topics of interest in your notebook per investigation, so be sure to select them wisely. You can always return later to focus on a different matter. Tammy Wentz, Evergreen Lane. Dear Conrad, my family and I moved to our dream home in Evergreen Lane about a year ago. It's an old farmhouse without the rest of the farm property. The home has been renovated many times over the years, and so a fresh and inviting feel. Unfortunately, however, my husband and I are convinced the home is haunted. I believe I first, I I believe I was the first to experience anything supernatural. I began hearing odd sounds like footsteps coming from upstairs while I was home alone in the main floor. My husband would tell me I was just hearing things until he had an experience himself. He was in the garage a few months back, and he swears to have seen a man of average build suddenly appear. At first he thought someone had broken into the garage, but when he made eye contact with them, he made a violent choking sound and vanished. Since then, my husband has been more sympathetic to my concerns. Recently, we started catching glimpses of a shadow moving out of the corner of our eyes. Once immediately after seeing the shadow, I heard a sinister, disembodied voice. Our youngest children who share a room state that they have an imaginary friend who is a child about their age. Initially, we thought this was just imaginative play, but we were experiencing these oddities. I'm fearful that they are all connected. We have also experienced kitchen items being thrown about. Sometimes we simply hear a ruckus from the kitchen, but other times there is really a mess to be cleaned up. On one occasion, a jam jar mysteriously shattered on the floor. I went to grab a broom to clean the mess, but when I turned back around, the mess vanished and everything was put back into place. It doesn't seem like we're in any danger, but these events have our family all shaken up. Can you please help us? I know you prefer to do investigations overnight, so we'll make arrangements to ensure the house is available to you. I look forward to your response. Thank you in advance. Alright, so how do I... Okay, ghost of a young child. Alright. Man appears in the garage. Shadows moving around. Has vanished. Footsteps upstairs. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay, so go get equipment. And oh, there's a slightly faster move
I need
button.
to look at the map on the wall to get an idea of where I'm going to be investigating.
Trusty flashlight. Camera. With night vision. Take photo. X to toggle. Okay. Are you ready to do this? We're going back. Yes.
It seems like the Wentz family isn't worried about their safety, although it does seem like they're pretty startled when experiencing something they think is paranormal. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
It's gonna be fun, right? So we're not focusing on one ghost, we're focusing on multiple activity. Oh, it makes a noise. Did it always make a noise?
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Or a vent? Oh, there's an electrical switch. And a vent there. Computer.
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal. Looks like just a cold spot. Nothing paranormal.
And it did tell me in the patch notes, you're not always going to get everything the first time. Which is, I find interesting. Ooh, look at this x-ray. Night vision, I mean. X-ray. Based on how and what I'm seeing, meter, I am convinced there's paranormal and appearing ghost of a young child, mess vanished. Steps upstairs.
Looks like just a cold spot. Nothing paranormal.
Alright. If the developer changed her, she usually yep, move right here. Go downstairs.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Mr. Help Me just screamed. Conrad, did you... No? No? Alright. Oh. A whole workshop back here. Big. Gosh.
These temperature fluctuations appear to be normal. I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Anything?
These temp readings are unusual.
Up downstairs, see if we get the screaming guy again. I wasn't quick enough.
Incredible, a photo of an entity?
Wasn't our best picture.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
That's a new one.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Okay, so it's kind of interesting that the biggest change is the ghost will.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
The biggest change now is that there's multiple ghost interactions at one a time. Mass vanishing footsteps upstairs.
Looks like just a cold spot. Nothing paranormal. I'll keep that as audio evidence.
I'm not particularly seeing lore-based things with the ghosts. Unless it's in the basement. Do you think it's in the basement? Should we go check out the basement?
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Is he having a temper tantrum? Did he throw it upstairs? Don't know.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Oh! Someone's down here. Unless the lights were just randomly on. Oh, it was the hand. Oh. Gave myself a scare. Need no stinking jump scares from ghosts. I don't see anything down here as far as... Oh!
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Dude. Alright. Got tons of audio. We need more temperature. Okay, naturally it's cooler in the basement.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Okay, so he's Mr. Basement. Help me. Wonder if he's like phasmophobia where the ghost is always like on, but you don't see it. Ooh, it's cooler over here. Are you playing with the lights, sir? Oh, you sure are. Hey! I'm gonna bill you for electricity. Yeah, I was too slow.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name?
Private
Wow,
Connor.
that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
Wow.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Do you like the current family living here? Do you like the current family living here? Is this your home? Is this your home? How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Oh,
Wow, that sounded like a response.
he
That is
hurts.
very interesting.
We can get any pictures of ghosts. Why? Is that what he said?
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
I appreciate that it's a little forgiving because I was really, really late on that. I wonder if there's ghosts that you'll never see with your naked eye, but you can see through the monitor. So creepy. Alright, we'll do one more walkthrough through the house. And then we will wrap it up. Ooh, something flickered. That me or was that? Was that a glitch or was that me? I'm not sure. Alright, we'll give the girl a chance to make an appearance. Just being shy. I mean, I guess especially in like, oh, in paranormal investigations. Forever to get evidence. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna call it done. I sort of wish that there was a bit of a clock, like a tick down, like you have so much time to investigate in that time frame. But I guess they don't want you to feel rushed either. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's call it done. And we'll probably be back. More investigations required to determine the nature of the haunting and bring closure to the entity. Okay, so we got the ghost figure, and I'm gonna imagine it's like the first game that we played, where as we get the pictures of the ghosts, they'll appear. Oh, and then we can roll right over into Polk Street, which I'll do next time. Archives. To ensure an investigation has the highest chance of success, it's best to do as much archival research as possible. A set amount of archival information will be available once Conrad receives an email from his next client. You will learn more about the locations by picking up items found on site. These items will be added to the archives. It's advisable to review all collected material. While reviewing the archives, you'll be able to hover over the text with your mouse or controller and add clues to your notes. This information can increase the chances of having a successful investigation. You may only have 6 topics of interest written in your notebook per investigation, so be sure to select them wisely. You can always return later to focus on a different matter. Okay, so this is who all owned it. Braun, Martin Kramer, Preventative Inspections, rear facing, furniture, auction for sale, Sheets estate formerly belonging to Charles and Dorothy Sheets. Interesting. Remodeling provokes activity. Okay, I will be back with more. I'm loving the changes so far. I think they're adding quite a bit of gameplay and a little bit of difference to the game. Thank you guys for keeping me company, and I'll be back soon.